Imagine having a great teacher who teaches you many great things, but when you're having hard times, you always go back to this teacher for the answers. Would you say that he's a great teacher? What use is a teacher if you will forever depend on him? Would you say a mentor or a therapist is a great one if his patients never evolve past him? You know, a great teacher, a great master, a great prophet, a great sage should strive for his disciples to become greater than himself, greater than his teachings, philosophies, or ideologies. It should bring joy to his heart seeing his students and disciples evolve past him and past his teachings. He would want his teachings to only serve and only exist to serve our growth, not something to be identified with, but simply guide us to becoming more and more than what he once was, learning something from New Age spirituality or exploring something from animistic tradition or ritualistic shamanism. The very nature of reality and divinity is paradox. As I started developing a deeper bond with the laws of this thing we call reality, yeah. Embracing paradox is one of the best things that has helped me to deeper connect with this very thing we call existence. It's like befriending those contradictory, holistic viewpoints. The closer you look and study the divine, the more contradictions you find. And it's a very different kind of contradiction. So those paradoxical truths are two things that can coexist and be true at the same time. Being able to hold that and meet it with kindness and understanding, that's a big pivot point to building deeper intimacy with divinity. We just need to know how to look beneath the surface, beyond the little human storytelling and the words that we use to communicate those truths. Because there's no real way of communicating this stuff other than using language. And language cannot really communicate something of infinite nature, like divinity. It's not possible. Because the scriptures and the equations that we use, whether it's science or religion or whatever, it's the best we've got. It's the best we can come up with as humans. Even the Bible, I still spot those universal patterns inside the Bible. They all point to the same truth at the end of the day, even though they seem very contradictory on the surface level. All just communicating the same message in different shapes and forms, decoding the connection to God, this thing we call God. Whatever shape or form that it takes for you, yes, it is God.